Welcome back. Today we're just going to clean up the rest of the main story bosses. You can guess how this is going to end. When you think about it, probably, and tarnishing a weapon might not necessarily make it less effective. Might add like some sort of tetanus status or something. Oh well, it goes. And a very good agility boost makes me very happy. And here's the third time we fight Murid. Obviously less dangerous than he was with Ifrit, so just documenting this for completionist sake. I could have just dove right into the rest of the Iron Maiden, but since there is the 100% map completion achievement, I wanted to clean up the map percentage before going into the post game. Anyway, since I forgot to do this after the first couple videos, I'm just going to list off some of the Grimoire translations. Agilité is obviously agility. Ameliore is improve, which you may have heard on The Simpsons, ameliorate. Annalise is obviously an analysis. Annuler is cancel. Antidote is, the opposite of dote. To the point where we don't even really consider what dote is. Avalanche, same thing. Banish, the same thing. Barriere is sweep for Aquaguard. Benir, blessing or bless. Benediction, good word type thing. Clef is key. Debile is blemish. Demance is French for dementia, for drain mind. Demolier is breakdown, for explosion. Deterior is worse for tarnish. Gotta work on your stomach a lot to have a 7-pack or whatever the hell he has. Unfortunately, I'm now catching up with the just constant hit point boosts again. As you can see, we're halfway to max, most of the max hit points, so it doesn't take too long in this game to reach that. And I have so much disdain for the Iron Crab that I'm not even going to bother to buff. I will, however, let him actually get his stupid little bubble attack off. Disappear. Dispel, clear. Eclair for lightning. Or, well, it's lighting, not lightning. Sorry. Final Fantasy 13 mess up. For enlighten. So, literally, enlightening. Egout apparently means sewer for drain heart. Not entirely sure what type of mention that is. Flamme, obvious. Exorcer for exorcism. Flu for curse is a scourge. Faudrere is lightning for thunderburst. Gaia, self-evidence. Glace is ice for aqua blast. Gnome being, the earth-based thing. I don't actually think it's translatable to anything. Guerriere for heal for cure. Halte, stop for fixate. Ignifuge is fireproof for pyroguard. Incendie for fireball. Intensity for intensify for Heracles. Lux being light for spirit surge. Meteore for meteor. Malesse is a softness for this restoration spell. I guess Muette is mute for silence. Noige, or Nogo, I'm horrible with French, by the way. Cloudy for Psycho Drain. Paralyze for Stun Cloud. Oh, well, only Carmen Miranda could put up a hat like that without looking ridiculous. Paralysi. Parabrise is actually windscreen for Arrow Guard. Patir is suffering for Dark Chant. Purifier, self-evidence, radius, for radiant, for radial surge. Rampart is rampart for Terra Guard, so just a earthworks for defense. Salamander, same thing as Gnome, just and Sylphe for the fusion spells. Tardif, Tardy, Late, Leadbones, Terre, Vulcan Lance, Tesla, I think just basically, like the French pronunciation or spelling for Nikola Tesla for Lightning Bolt. Undine, same boat as Salamander and the others. Venom for Poison Mist. VA, Life for Surging Balm. Isabelle, again, forgive my French butchering. For Eureka for just, showing up the stuff. Well, this isn't a boss fight. I wanted to keep it in for one reason. And this isn't the reason, but it's a nice look. This will be only cement the fact even more what goes on now. First, he actually dropped the spell like he should have in the first place. Second, even with Curse knocking off 10% of my intellect, Radial Surge really, really rips through the undead. These guys know the score. They don't want to get anywhere near me. Too bad they don't have a choice in the matter. Kept this fight in because we only got another Demolier, so But as you can see, it only takes a couple of playthroughs before the area of effects get maxed out, and the only things that are left after that are the single target spells that you have to rely on enemy drops to provide. Like Aqua Blast, Banish, Vulcan Lance, etc. Now this is probably not that good of an idea, trading a casserole shield that's Damascus into a Hagane shield out of, but I'd much prefer to have the penultimate shield, and also turning a Damascus Mjolnir into a Hagane Griever, but not going to use it anyway. I have a Hand of Light. I just wanted to show off the best great mace that you can actually make in the game. Last time Dao was irritating. Not necessarily difficult compared to the other fights, but just way too fast and able to game the terrain. And this time, no, he's gonna die on his feet. Zephyr, kind of an odd choice for Solid Shock. I would think that would actually be a wind-based thing. And just for good measures, these are the wines. Valens is the strength boosting wine, and it is translates to strong. Prudence, prudent, wise for intelligence. Audentia, prowess for hit points. Virtus, virtue for magic points. Valere, flying for agility. In hindsight, I'm very happy that I actually made my Great Axe as the dragon killing weapon. Normally I make a spear, but since the better dragons seem to be immune to everything but curse, being able to apply a cursed umbra to them is a pretty good thing. Although now I actually have curse itself, so I could probably actually try and cast it without having to do a break guard on it. For a minute there, I thought that I forgot that I actually wanted to still treat this guy like a boss, even though all he seems to want to do is just curse me. And that's it for the cathedral. We can't fight Gildan's turn, because if we do, then we get locked into the endgame. So we just have to go up to the atrium save point and do a little bit more cleanup before we carry on. Before we go, I'm just going to clean this stuff up before we head to the Iron Maiden. As mentioned before, this is basically the same Minotaur that we fought before, but with an iron rather than a bronze Hand of Light. Doesn't help him at all. So I still need to work on Radial Surge, Chaos Strike, and Explosion. If you remember, my current favored evil killing weapon is my Wakizashi. An edged weapon, obviously. And this guy should stand up very well with it. That being said, I'm going to rip him apart like he was actually made out of paper rather than stone. So I'm going to trudge on and meet you at the room where we could not proceed any further the last time that we were in the Iron Maiden. See you next time.